Alright, hello everyone. You've made it to the final reflection for this course. In this video, I will be highlighting some of the important parts of the reflection and also explaining how to wrap up your semester in this course. I will be presenting the slides that you already should have copied into your process journal. So far, we've already done a character drawing. Over the next 2 weeks, you'll participate in 2 more tutorials during class and add photos of those to your process journal. Now, you will be completing the semester reflection questions, making a final collage of all your finished works of art, and then giving yourself a grade for the semester. So let's break it down, and I apologize for the noise in the back. This is a pacing guide for the rest of the semester. You'll notice that I crossed out a day that might appear on your calendar. At the time, I did not know what exam week would look like, so you can delete that from your journal if you'd like. This clearly lays out everything that you'll need to have finished by the end of the semester for the course. This slide is for you to put your photographs of your final finished pieces for each one we do in class. If you miss any of these, it may impact your grades, so please do try to keep up with that. On the next slides, you'll see different prompts to fill in. I'd like you to make your font a different color or at least highlight your answers in a different color. This will save me a lot of time when grading, so please don't forget this step. These slides are your justification for completing this course, so it's recommended that you answer each prompt thoroughly and give lots of examples. This slide is for you to tell me about what you know about art after taking this class, or criterion A. You can refer to early process journals in your reflections too. If you struggle to think of anything here, go back to the elements and principles of design notes, as well as any vocab that might be in your process journal to help get your brain jogged for that. This slide, criterion B, is a reflection of the skills you've developed this semester in this course. What were you able to accomplish? Did you improve your shading or line skills in your drawings? Did you learn new skills, or did you improve existing ones? This is where you'll tell me how you improved on these skills. Criterion C is up next, and this is where you'll get to focus on the creativity you worked on in this class. Which activities expanded your thinking or pushed you to think in a new way? How did you feel about being creative overall this semester? The criterion D slide goes over all of the reflecting, critiquing, and critical thinking you did this semester. This is the section I referred to whenever we had critiques throughout the semester, if you remember that. The last reflection slide is reflecting on how you've been an IB learner throughout this semester in this course. There is one question for sophomores only, so if you're not a sophomore, please just delete this question. Again, I'm going to remind you this should be you should be very thoughtful in your answers. On this slide, I'd like you to take all of your final and finished works and make them into a little collage. This is your unofficial art show. This showcases all of your work that you've done this semester, lets you see it all in front. So you should have your finished mindfulness piece and your finished self-portrait, etc. So you should have all the big finished pieces. These next 2 slides are grades for the semester. The first is the process journal overall grade, and the second is the final reflection overall grade. Please be honest in the grade you think you deserve. Let's quickly go over the rubric one more time. This is something you've seen all semester, so I won't go into too much detail. Receiving a 7 to 8 level means that you have done the highest and most quality work that you could do. Don't sweat it if you don't get a 7 to 8, because I've changed the conversion so that even a person with a 5 can receive an A-. So you'll notice on the left-hand side that I've got my conversion there. Receiving a 5-6 in this course is a place where probably most students will be. This means that the work is generally good quality, and I truly believe that at least 60% of my students have good quality work, which is awesome. Receiving a 5 to 6 means that you are on the right track. A 3 to 4 is the basic area, and that's for the students who have done some of the work but maybe didn't put in as much effort or didn't complete certain parts. So if those of you who fell behind, this might be you. You just might not have things that were finished, and that's okay. If you fall in this range, you're still going to be getting between a B and a C, which is great. Next, we have going into the 1-2 category. Means that you're missing a substantial amount of work from the journal. As long as you've done the work and you have done 3 assignments, you will probably get over a 1 to 2 in this course. You can still possibly receive a passing grade with the 1, though. I do want to let you know that. So if you notice on the side, it says that a 1 is a 50 to 60%. When you decide which level you want to give yourself for each one, so for the process journal and also the final reflection, add your grade to the yellow student section for both of the reflection and the process journal. On the last process journal slide, I will leave my comments. Commenting will begin on January 20th and end on January 29th, possibly after I might go into that weekend. I am highly encouraging that you turn in your process journal beforehand. I will also include my grades on the previous 2 slides that I just showed you. So now I'm going to go over and show you 2 slides from class. These slides will be in our weekly presentations from now until the end of the semester, but I thought it would be helpful to explain them in this video. These are instructions for grading and end of semester, so let's go over to that now. Grading reminders for the course. Be sure to check your process journal for the rubric that you'll be graded on with your process journal. So that's the thing that we just saw. Those who want to pass this course with a C or below, you must finish at least 3 process journal assignments, and one of those has to be PJ number 6. And speaking of that, you will not pass the class if you don't finish PJ number 6. So you've got, that's half of the components of this course. So one half is the process journal, the other half is the final reflection. So number 6 must be finished if you're only choosing to finish 3. Those who want an A or a B should complete all process journal assignments to the best of their ability. End of the semester directions. Process journal number 5 critique is being held on Thursday or Friday, January 21st or 22nd. If you have not attended any other critiques, this will be especially important for you because you'll have to write about this in your final reflection. This critique will be done through Google Slides, just like we normally do, but you'll be sharing with the entire group on Zoom too. So you're going to be writing a little artist statement, and then you're going to be sharing that off, reading it off to the group while your artwork is being projected on the screen. You're going to grade yourself. So once you finish participating in the critique, you're going to grade yourself and leave comments on the final slides of your process journal. When you finish your process journal, turn it into Schoology. So that means you could be pretty much, if everything was finished, let's say on Monday, January 20, Martin Luther King Day, so the day after that. Let's say you are finished and all you have to do is participate in the final critique. So that means you are not allowed to turn your process journal in. I'm not even going to have a turn in link up until your critique happens. But that is only because you have to have the information from the critique in your process journal before you can officially turn it in, and you have to reflect about it too in your final reflection. So if you're done with everything, you could turn in your process journal on the day of your critique, and then you're done for the semester. Those of you who are still needing more time to work on the process journal beyond that Thursday or Friday, you have the opportunity to turn it in anytime between that Thursday or Friday and your exam day, which is different for all of my classes. So I'll tell you specifically in class which one is yours. So let's say on Thursday or Friday in class, you are now finished with all of your process journal, or let's say it's Monday or Tuesday of the midterm week. You could send this email to me. You will send this email if you're finished saying, hello, Miss Tabor, I've completed all of my process journal and turned it in. I will not be attending class on exam day. Please let me know if there's anything I need to finish. Goodbye. So make sure that you send this email, because this is how I'm going to take attendance on exam day. You have two options on your exam day. You can come to the Zoom class. If you're not finished with your process journal, you're going to have to come to the Zoom class and let me know that you're still working on it and how much more time you need. I'm willing to work with a few people on extending due dates, but I can only give you the time that the school gives us. So if you do need more help, please do not hesitate to contact me. But for those of you who have finished, this is your option, is to send me this final email letting me know that you've turned everything in, and then you're all done. So I'm going to be giving feedback between, it actually won't be the 18th. It'll be a little bit later because I'm letting everybody turn in on that Friday. So it'll be that Friday and then all the way till the next week and possibly into that weekend, like I said earlier in this video. All right, everyone, let's have a great rest of the semester.